Congratulations on taking action. When opportunity knocked, you answered the door. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how our program works. You will see how you can make more money and service your clients more effectively with dramatically less work than following the traditional short sale process. Take this example. Suppose we have a $250,000 delinquent mortgage. It's backed up by collateral of a house that's worth only $200,000 in today's market. We say the house is $50,000 underwater. In a traditional short sale, let's assume that you're the listing agent and another agent brings the buyer. You, as the listing agent, average about 20 hours for the short sale process, collecting paperwork, submitting, sitting on hold. I think this is actually a conservative estimate. Let's say the house sells for 90% of the fair market value, $180,000. For example purposes, assume a 3% real estate commission for each side, which pays your office $5,400. Again, for example purposes, assuming a 70-30 split with the broker, you as a listing agent are going to receive $3,780. If the sale doesn't close on a short sale, obviously the agent gets nothing. As you know, this happens all too often. Now for the note purchase. Again, assume you're the listing agent and another agent brings the buyer. You're going to average about 2 hours for the note purchase process, and really that's just updating the seller, collecting some minor paperwork. In this case, the house sells for only 85% of the fair market value, so it's selling for less than in the other case, but we're getting a good discount, so we're able to be flexible. So, with a $170,000 sale price, the real estate commission per side would be $5,100. And again, with a 70-30 split with your broker, the agent is going to make $3,570, plus they're going to get a finder's fee, and it will vary, but in this case, we'll say that they get a $5,000 finder's fee. The total agent income in this scenario would be $8,570. Here is the best part. Now, even if the buyer is not found, the agent is still going to receive the $5,000 finder's fee. The listing agent gets paid either way. With so many of these houses in the market, which would you rather do? Negotiate 50 individual short sales with Bank of America, or combine all 50 mortgage notes and negotiate them all as one package? To do 50 short sales under the traditional short sale process would require 50 financial packages, 50 offers, 50 HUD-1s, 50 equator submissions, hundreds and hundreds of phone calls, hours on hold. You get where I'm going with this, right? Packaging all 50 notes together, there's only one offer to negotiate. This is done with what we call a selective defaulted note purchase. By doing this, we benefit by economies of scale because we're able to get much bigger discounts from big lenders like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, and others because we are dealing in much bigger dollars. 50 notes at $250,000 each equals $12.5 million in non-performing assets held by the lender. 50 houses at $200,000 fair market value equals $10 million in real estate. Despite the outstanding mortgage balance of $12.5 million, the lender's asset managers only see it as the value of the real estate collateral securing the notes, which is $10 million. Did you know that lenders generally sell packages of notes like this for huge discounts of 50 to 80% off the market value of the real estate? This means this $10 million package would sell for $2 to $5 million. By contrast, individual short sales generally sell with discounts of only 5 to 20% off of fair market value, if they close at all. Lenders are willing to sell these notes in bulk at a greater discount because it is less work and it quickly clears up the books on a lot of non-performing assets. It allows them to generate cash, liquidate toxic assets, and look better in the eyes of Wall Street. Also, we're able to offer them much more money than a similar note package that is put together by these big banks themselves because we've hand-selected each property in the package. This limits our risk that the house has major physical problems, title issues, or is occupied by a homeowner that will present a legal fight which could tie up the property. Bulk note purchases also save the lender man-hours of negotiating each and every short sale. It also eliminates their risk of getting the properties back and having to sell them REO. Where do we get all these notes? Our group, Golden Gate Funding and Development, has organized a network of real estate agents and non-licensed bird dogs from across the country. They identify the homeowners who would be good candidates for the program and submit the initial information through founding affiliates such as myself so we can look at it in our processing department. Once it's accepted by our processing department, a note purchase management agreement is created. The homeowner signs the agreement, provides basic information and documentation, and it's packaged together and sent back to the processing department. Processing reviews and verifies the note and mortgage, the value on the property, other lien information, foreclosure documents, among other things. Once the house package is complete, it is combined with the other house packages. When enough have been collected, they will be submitted to our law firm that negotiates the note purchase. Our law firm performs their own due diligence, and when all is in order, they prepare the formal offer, put the funds in escrow, and present the offer to the lender. Now the negotiations begin. The path of least resistance comes from the fact that the asset managers are eager to do business with us. Because of the high dollar value of these packages, the asset managers are at a completely different level and department than the customer service representatives and loss mitigators that you typically deal with during a short sale negotiation. Once the note purchase offer is approved, our institutional investor closes on the note purchase. The investor is now the new lender on all the notes. They approve any awaiting short sales on properties with buyers waiting. For properties that do not have a buyer, the new lender arranges a closing with the homeowner. The lender will modify the note, enabling the homeowner to sell the property to the lender for the mortgage balance. This pays off the new note in full, eliminating any deficiency or 1099-C, stopping the foreclosure, terminating the note and mortgage on the house, and allowing the homeowner to move on their own terms. So you're probably wondering, how many notes do we need for each lender? Does this work with all lenders? Who buys the note package? What is done with the notes once they've been purchased? How does this affect foreclosure process? How do I, as the agent, explain this process to the homeowner? How can I, as the agent, make more money in this program? How do I get started? Good questions. All these questions will be answered on this website.